Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Ooh. Turn the lights on. Turn my light switch. Light switch. There we go. Got some LED lights on my desk. And the button for it decided to run away from me. For some reason. Sure, that was weird. Press A to jump. Oh, okay. I'll try doing that. Oh, wow. It saved, like, right where I was. That's cool. Good. Let's see what's down here. I'm hopeful that the stuttering won't be as much of a thing today. Did, like, some file cleanup and stuff. And some organization optimization type stuff. There's definitely more that I need to do and should, like, just general, like, hey, this is something that you should make sure you do every once in a while kind of stuff. Just like deleting old files and cleaning up, like, file locations and stuff like that. So I need to go through and do that a bit more. But hopefully we'll have some decent amount of gameplay today before running into any sort of issues with the stuttering again. Oh. Focus on an enemy, launch them into the air, combo enemy, defeat 5 enemies using aerial combos within the time limit. Bonus souls will be awarded for any time left on the clock. Okay. I'm not trying to lock on him. Oh. Oh, it was in the air. Okay. Nice. Hey. That was pretty generous of them there. I definitely did not have a couple of those in the air at all. But I'll take it.
Knew you had it in you.
Thank you, Mr. Hamill. Let me out. Punch the skull in the face. Nice. It's kind of cool. Little challenge room type things. Oh. What we got? What we got? 20 items with the time limit bonus also. Oh, easy. I'm really enjoying going through a lot of these older games, especially ones that I really wanted to do more with. Like, I knew of them coming out, but just never got around to actually playing. Because there's so many fun games for a number of reasons. A lot of really fun elements. A lot of really interesting and unique mechanics in a lot of these, too. And even if they're not, like, inherently the most creative, unique, interesting kind of games, in a lot of these cases, they are where a lot of the ideas for these mechanics kind of came from, in a sense. Oh, I dodged. Excuse you. Okay, hi. I really should be using the lock-on more. And boom. Easy day. What's this? Excellent. Thank you. And again, this game so far is very much my style and aesthetic, so I am looking forward to getting through more of this game and more of the series overall. And just seeing more of what they did with this. I vaguely remember hearing some mixed ideas, mixed reactions to 3. I wouldn't be surprised if they are just the internet's reactions to, oh, it's a female protagonist now. So, Hugh Nez. But we shall see. Smaller or weaker enemies can be instantly killed at any time. Larger creatures must be stunned before they can be slain. Use B to instantly kill a small or stunned creature. Kill 30 enemies using only War's instant kill actions within the time limit. Okay. If only this animation didn't take forever. Kind of fun that I can just, swing back and forth between these if they're close enough. Nope, 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 nope. Seems like a tall order for this. did give me a decent amount of time, but... Oh, come back. I need to end you. Ah, dang it. I should have known that I had done a bit of damage to them already. Over halfway there. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Thank you for the help in setting that one up. I appreciate it. Shouldn't be too bad. This is fairly doable as long as I don't keep on getting schmacked like that. Oh! What happened? Out of nowhere. I was not prepared for that. Can't skip this, can I? I keep on hitting start as if it can... as if it's going to skip that time. Bring them up, bring them up. Get over here. Going. Go 5 dust bars without touching the ground. High flyer. Nice. Damn. I need to work on my timing, and it's like my expectation, I guess, a little bit, because I keep playing this as if I can just hack and slash my way through, and constantly attacking is just going to stun lock every enemy. And I don't need to worry about blocking or dodging or timing or anything like that. Which is just very much not true. Did I get... oh, I get it back. Good. Good. That's cool. Good. Dust bar. If that even is your real name. I was hitting you. I was doing my best to dash away from them, please. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I should get some health back by slaying that one, which is one of the reasons that I focused it a little bit. Also to try and get it to stop hurting me so much. Alright, there you are. One more. This camera. Thank you. Alright. I will take that. That went a whole lot better. I don't really want to do that one. Killing the enemies in that time limit, not bad. Having to kill them in a specific manner, that's more frustrating. I get it, but for a challenge room, it makes sense. I'm not even sure if that's faster. Kind of feels like it's faster, but I'm not sure. What we got? The 50 enemies before wars, infected health depletes. Bonus souls will be rewarded for any remaining health. Okay. This is an interesting challenge idea. Can you get over here, please? Y'all running from me? What's happening? There's even health chests. Come here. Come here, zombie. Back here. Boy, do I want a life steal ability. I just kind of always want a life steal ability though, so it's not really anything new. Especially in a challenge like this where I need to be managing my resources like life. I feel like I'm doing not too bad at the moment, at least. Of course, I thought that last time, right before one of those guys came in. I'm hitting the dodge button. You please? Oh, there we go. That gave me a decent chunk of health back, too. We're only 5 away. And if I do. One, two, 3. Block counter. War's reflexive instincts have been awoken, allowing him to counterattack physical and projectile threats. Press right bumper just before the moment of impact. Wonderful. Before we get into that, though, I'm going to try resetting my microphone. It looks like it's just coming through the left ear. So I will be back in just a moment. Alright, microphone warming back up. Excellent. That's what I was thinking too. Hopefully that's doing better now. Very nice. Must be the last of them. Let's get out of here. Well, let's talk to Volgrim first, because we have a lot now. Or at least a decent chunk of it now. But apparently not all that much. Weapon Master sounds like it would be a good upgrade to get. Using combo. I do like the idea of the harpoon tackle. Flip saw. That's level 1. Ooh, I could get the scythe. I'm gonna get that. And then I should have enough to get the harpoon tackle also. So let's do that. Weapon enhancements must be slotted to a weapon within the weapon forge area of War's inventory. Okay. Enhancements. Assign. There. Boom. Cool. Is that worth it to get? No idea. We're gonna find out eventually together. Bye. War gets a horse, I know. Looking forward to that point. Movement speed is not there right now. Bye, buddy. I like these golem guys a lot. I really think their design is really cool. This enhancement increases war's damage with environmental weapon attacks. Is that also a thing? Yeah. Slotted bonus guarantees souls for destroying environmental objects by any means. Oh. That's nice. Hey, buddy, wait. Yeah, I definitely move faster when I do that jump dash. Oh, hey, what? Oh, buddy. I can't follow you over there. Okay, bye. Bye, friend. That Ravager would definitely be a good upgrade. Ooh. If it didn't take 10 years. To switch between these. Just get some free souls. Yeah, slashing it, nothing. Stomping your foot on the ground. Oh, that's the ticket right there. What's up, Bat? Oh, are you not just the... Okay, you are. But it wasn't... Were you just not... spawned in enough yet? What's this now? What is this? This? Not this. No. Oh, that's right, that's right. I forgot what that was, and I forgot that I could even do this. Forgot I had those wings. No way. Can you let me finish off your friend before you start just attacking me rudely out of nowhere? Why did that reset my combo? What happened there? I don't think I got hit. Was it just... Did I wait too long? Easy clap. Stare. Yo. Where you going, man bat? Artifact Soldier. Those ancient insignias were given to the legions of hell as trophies for the carnage of the end days. Return it to Vulgrim and he will reward you. Yes. Me and my good friend Vulgrim. Vulgrim. Man bat. It's very fun just swinging around amongst those lads and just ripping their faces apart. As a horseman of the apocalypse is one to do. Going down, down into the underground. Niche. Niche. Souls. Why are there so many of you? Go away. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. I forget how swimming in this game is so strange. Lifestone Shard. This. And then A to down and Y to up. Vulgrim location. Hello, Vulgrim. Trade artifacts. Oh. That's nice. Slotted bonus generates wrath naturally over time. Increase walls maximum wrath. Increase walls maximum wrath. One cannot carry any more consumables. I can only have one consumable at a time?
Please take your time.
What? Hold on. Empty vessels can be filled with many beneficial properties and consumed. Example, consume life essence to restore health. So I can just repurpose it or something?
Let me know if I can help you.
I think I just want to save up for Death Scythe. I didn't mean to go back to your store, sorry. Oh. So I always had it, I just wasn't doing the combo correctly. Is that what I'm seeing? Alright, where is that? Let's go into this very hospitable area. Yo, what's up, big dog? design is legitness. I'm here for it. I am living for your design. It's giving me life. Essence. Oh. It's so stupid. Oh, it's so stupid, but I like it so much. Makes me giggle. Huh. There's gotta be something over there. It's alright though. With that vinyl, I now own all the official merch from Crosscode so far. Oh yeah, very. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I meant to look that vinyl up. I don't remember looking up the Crosscode vinyl before, but that cover for it. Oh, spooky. The cover for it looks really cool. That's just extra life. I don't need that, but... Oh, it's a Lifestone Shard. Excellent. Never mind. Did you open it up yet, Mystery? Or are you keeping it, like, sealed and protected? Back the cover has the 4 elements. Oh, nice. Not yet. That's totally fair. I'm just curious what the actual vinyl itself looks like. Even if it's just like a regular black vinyl, classic black, that's still pretty cool, and I still really like the cover of it. It looks really awesome. Think it's black? That's totally fine. I was just curious because it had such a, like, the kind of holographic design to the cover too. It's not, holographic isn't quite the right term. Iridescent? Just looks really awesome. I just gotta wait for you to show up. It's also like a really cool, it's not really minimalist. Ow, okay. It's not like a minimalist cover, but it doesn't, it's not like super flashy or like over the top or anything. I just really like the style of it. It's really cool. It reminds me of the Stray vinyl cover. In just that look of it. I guess just over there. Ooh, what's that? What is that? I want the shiny. You can't just tease me with the shiny like that. Well, what was that? How do I get that? I don't want stairs down. I need stairs up. So good. Oh, come on. I was trying to grab the enemy, not the table. I know you have the Leah plush. What other official merch have they put out? As a relatively new member of the fan base. Don't know all of the options that are available. Collector's edition? What is this? Beholder's Key, an ornate key with the symbol of an eye engraved upon it. Unlocks a nearby barrier. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm hoping they do something really cool for... Oh, I remembered the name for so long. It's like Amethyst Eden or something like that. It's not Eden. As the soundtrack on CD, but I may buy the other CD cover. What other CD cover? Is it just a different cool look to it or something? What's up, Angles? The official CD release?
This way.
The collector's edition wasn't an official CD release?
It's nothing. Some demon trick. I know what I saw.
He's right.
Uriel.
It's there, beneath the stench of this place. You can sense it, ancient. From neither the White City nor the Black Depths. Something lost between.
It's me. Oh.
Hellgod, to arms!
Slay him!
Oh, dude. One made by the company that did the... Ah, okay. Gotcha. You can shoot, press and hold right trigger to tag enemies for homing shots. Well, this is an interesting... Come on. Oh my gosh, the sensitivity. Can't dodge, doesn't look like. This griffin is very slow. What? don't know what to do in that situation. I'm spamming my attack as quick as I can. Unless this one's just more powerful. Oh, I need to attack them. I need to attack their attacks. Yes, that makes sense. A coward? You just gonna run away? Hey, y'all can just, you can just dive away from me. I don't need to spam attack you. Oh. What is all this? Oh, that's my buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Crazy how many demons I'm fighting and killing, and the angels are still like, you know what? I think you're a bad guy. I get the feeling that I can't actually damage. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Really just feel like I should be flying a lot faster on this thing. Instead, I just feel like I'm going for a casual stroll or something. Just relaxing jaunt through the caverns. Not to fret about. Certainly. If I could speed up at all, that would be awesome. New zone. Oh, there we go. Alright, I guess it wasn't my horsey. Twilight Cathedral. Yikes.
Tiamat, I assume? Guess she wasn't up for having visitors today.
That's so weird that you call it Tiamat. The Queen of Dragons. But in this, she's Queen of Bats? Somehow? Oh, it's over here. This is just regular health, I think. Camera, please. And then ice, which I don't know what to do with yet. Airborne dude. Alright. Before we get too much deeper into this, I think it's time for a break time. Get up, stretch, use the bathroom, do whatever it is you gotta do, and we will be back momentarily. See you soon. All right. Let's get back into this and see what's going on. In this new place.
Over here.
No, I don't want to go over there yet. Okay, I'll go over there now.
You'd better come when I call.
You calm down. An elaborate crystal blade identical to those mounted on statues throughout the cathedral. Did I just get a new weapon? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Collector's Edition soundtrack has a generic cover, but the standalone CD soundtrack has nice cover art and a Japanese sleeve that they usually have, plus some stickers and small art book. Ooh. That sounds like that'll be pretty cool. Oh. Kind of interesting that they... I guess it's not too out of the ordinary to have, like, a different kind of special edition. That's gross. Not over here. Oh, I need another sword. Need another S word. I'm starting to get the feeling that these are just gonna spawn infinitely. I haven't picked up any new soundtracks in a little bit. Should fix that. Of course, after playing Okami, the Okami soundtrack is like 600 USD. It's kind of absurd. I get it, but just choosing what game, yeah. I want to work more on my East collection, for sure. Thought there was going to be a little bit more to that. I need to double check again, too, which ones I actually have at the moment already. I'm pretty sure it's still just Origins and Oath. I don't think I have any other ones. But it's unfortunately been a bit since I've taken out any of my records. I did just get one recently. Relatively recently. What was it? Oh, it was the Hades. Hades, they had a reprinting. They restocked it. So I picked up the Hades vinyl, which is pretty sweet. It's not the original pressing, so it doesn't have... there was like something special they did for the original pressing, I think. They had like a little bit more of a gradient to the vinyl's coloring, but that's okay. I'm just glad that I finally have a version, an edition, a copy. And then before that, I picked up a fan... This YouTube cover artist, Jonathan Young. I've been following him for a while now. But he did like a fan edition soundtrack for the Helldivers games. He made a bunch of his own original songs and released a vinyl for it, and I picked that up because I like a lot of the songs. Very metal-based, very rock metal-based. Grab and throw a sticky bomb onto objects and enemies before it detonates. Strike it for an instant explosion. Yeah, the Hades ones definitely have gone up a ton. But they did a repressing, a re-release of it, so it was much cheaper. I think it was like 50 USD. So still a bit much, but definitely a lot better than it could have been. Oh my gosh, what's up, Perfunctory Reader? Perfunctory Reader, that sounds like one that we've had before. Oh, it didn't even show up. Didn't even get posted in chat. Restore some of War's health. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Hold on a sec. Gotta deal with this possible ban evader. Interesting. What we got? Oh, this is a key, right? Oh no, a map reveals the entire local map of the current location. Oh, that's kind of cool. Don't know how much I'll necessarily need that, but not too bad nonetheless. Can I grab this? No. How am I meant to get over there? Hades is also one that I've been wanting particularly for a while now. So it feels more like a willing to spend a little bit extra, and honestly, I feel like $50 was a bit of a steal for it too. Next vinyl purchase is either going to be East or Valhalla. Oh, my buddy has the Valhalla one. It looks really cool. I like the style of it a lot. Still need to get around to playing the game myself. Not that that's a criteria in order to get the vinyl, but I just keep getting yelled at because I haven't yet. We'll definitely get to it. Is there a particular East one that you're looking for? Or have in mind to start with? Let go, please. My guess is going to be 8. 8 or Origins. Nice, nice, nice. Very, very solid picks. I personally think those are the strongest of the soundtracks also. Regardless of preference of game. Or like bias towards games. I think those two are the strongest of all of the soundtracks. All of the soundtracks are wonderful. Do not get me mistaken or misunderstood at all. There's another one, but it's way too expensive. Which one's that? Ooh. I need to, hold on a second. I need to look at the East 9. I wonder if that has a vinyl. If I could spell. East Vinyl sits on the... Does it not have a... It doesn't have a vinyl? That's so sad. Ark of Nepishtim is expensive? Beholder's Key. Fine. Fine. Like, how much we talking? That's wild. I could imagine it being, like, a bit of a limited release. And I imagine since it's not one of the more popular titles, it's 4 vinyls? Oh my gosh. That's pretty nuts. Not an East game, but from the Hi-Fi Rush, I really enjoyed that game and that soundtrack. But that one is also very expensive. Obnoxiously. And so I shall do the Black Screen Records is where you get them for the East ones. There's another place that I was looking at for East ones specifically. I think you mentioned it before. Hold on. It was where I was looking at the East 9 vinyl. Yeah, the East 9 vinyl isn't too expensive. Not 9, 8. What? Wayo Records. Yeah, that's not too bad. Where did you buy them? I got them from I Am 8-Bit. IAM8bit.com should be. Yeah. Black Screen Records. What? I tried to search for Black Screen Records, and Google auto-completed the search to Black Screen Records legit. Weird. Yeah, that's where I got the East ones from. They don't have them in stock anymore, but that's where I picked them up from. Because I randomly came across their site, and then they were running a deal one day that I could get a bunch. I picked up like 3, maybe 4 different vinyls from them at the time. Yeah, nope, I just can't dodge. I didn't dodge. Why, game? Yeah, I keep on checking back on that site, the I Am 8-Bit. Because, like I said, that's where I got the 2 East ones that I picked up, but I haven't seen any new East, anything from East from them for a while, which is unfortunate. Oh, okay, I got the parry off, but didn't really do anything for me. I mean, because there hasn't been any soundtracks since that fan was on. Yeah. But, like, I don't disagree, but at the same time, I picked up the East Origins vinyl from them 2 years ago? Which is like a random include. And they didn't have 8, which I would have expected to be included in there. Oh, what? Yeah, I know. That's where I was going. Come on, Mark. And just off of a quick Google, I was expecting there to be an East 9 vinyl, because they've done vinyls for basically everything else, it looks like. But they don't have one for 9. Again, off of a quick Google, I haven't looked too heavily into it or anything yet, but... They had the publishing rights for the vinyl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably something like that, where it was just like... limited time kind of deal. I don't trust that. What are you doing up there? I need to mess with this sensitivity, because that is wild. Oh. Okay, can't block that. It's probably not a super hot take or anything, but it's really annoying that some places only have, like, temporary rights to... what's it? Like, stream a thing, or to produce copies of something. It'd be nice if there was a little bit more of, like, permanency to it. So you had a bit of a better idea. Like, okay, this is where I can go to definitely get this. Oh, finally another health bar. That's nice. It's one of the things that I really, really dislike about streaming services. Again, I understand the monetary importance and the, like, business side function to it and everything, but it's just so frustrating when you're watching a show on a certain platform or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we decided that we weren't going to renew our license for that or whatever else, so... Champion. Talisman represents the elite class of Legion artifacts. Only 6 of these icons were granted to the overlords that command Hell's legions. Return it to Vulgrim and he will reward you. Oh, okay, you just give out after a little bit? That's good to know. It's just, like, a very first world problem, minor frustration kind of element, but... And again, for, like, the creators of whatever IP also, it makes sense. Because they're going to want to be properly compensated for their product that they're putting out. East 9 only had the Japanese CD contract. I'm pretty sure there's a vinyl on Wayo Records. Unless I'm completely losing my mind, which is very possible. Sure, just stick there, I guess. Oh, 9. Oh, my gosh. I keep doing that. I don't know what's happening in my brain, but I was thinking 8. Okay. Can't carry it that long. Noted. Yeah, I saw a CD for 9. So I might just have to go that route with it, but... Meet Origins, Oath, and Arc. So those are the only 4 that have vinyls at all? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, we're down here now. I have, like... Interesting. That's so weird. I didn't look into it all that much at all before talking about it right now even, but that's a bummer. Kind of makes sense, kind of understandable, I suppose, but... So I just need 8 an arc then. Hold on, let me just... Makes sense, and because the series hasn't sold great past it, yeah. It does make sense. I understand. It's just upsetting. East 8 vinyl and East Arc of Napishtim vinyl. Oof. Yeah, that is pricey. That's so well enough to keep the series going, but not well enough to keep all the products going. Though they did make some very cool East 8 figures. What is this? Ooh. Elemental Thief. Collect the crossblade. Finely crafted throwing blade that can strike multiple targets. Enter aim mode by pressing stick. Select up to 5 targets by holding left trigger. Press right trigger to throw. Three figures total? Yeah, it was Adel and Donna. What was the third figure? Goddess from Origins? I was thinking of like the, what was it, within the past year or so they did a figure drop. Was the Origins goddesses with that too? Or just like a separate... Years ago. Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, if I missed out on that one, I would be more upset. I really like 8, for sure. But Origin still has a special place for me. Though I still do want the Donna and Adel figures. Ooh, okay. Not doing that again. Probably missed your chance then. Figures do not go down. Yeah. That one definitely, I feel like, is out of reach, unfortunately. However, I have seen some very, very cool STL files for similar figures, and hope to one day get a 3D printer also. Keep an eye out for the Watcher icon.
Throw that fancy saw blade around a bit. Maybe you can find a way out of here.
If I'm missing out on figures, I have soundtracks to get, which I feel is better because it's something you can use. Yeah, I personally really like the figures. I like having those display pieces, which is another reason that I like vinyls, because a lot of them... Okay. In my opinion, and for me, also double their function like that as display pieces. With the art on the cover. But I very much am starting to understand that a whole lot more. That not everyone is like me in preferring or liking figures as much. Oh, okay, I see. There's one in the back, too. Okay, alright, I'm getting it. I don't know, for some reason, growing up, I always thought that, like, figures were the thing to do and get. That, like, everyone just thought figures were awesome and wanted to collect figures. Like, duh, why wouldn't you? Was for some reason... Oh, that sucks. A part of my mindset. But I have since learned and grown and understanded that figures aren't, like, everyone's particular interest. Which makes sense. It ain't gonna be for everyone. Well, like some figures, but it's just you need to get them in the moment or not. Yeah. They do tend to be a bit more of the get it at time kind of market. Even more so than vinyls, which is wild to think about. And also this blade can absorb arcane energy from certain targets it strikes. Even throw the blade, energy source tapping, multiple targets transfer. Oh. That's fun. Oh, so I need to get that first and then do that. Okay. Truly something light. Any figures you own? Yes. I don't have all of them with me, unfortunately. But you can see a few of them back here behind me. I have this Funko Tiamat, which I don't tend to like too many of the Funko Pop designs, but I like this one enough. It's still focused on, like, who Tiamat is, in my opinion. It's not like the way too overly sized heads and weird eye designs and everything. So I like this one for its style of Funko. I have a Shenlong dragon as well that's like this big. It's also a Funko Pop. I don't have that one with me. But that's another one that, like, I think it looks pretty cool. These are some of my favorite figures. These very silly buff Pokemon. I don't know how well that's coming through on the camera. We've got buff Squirtle. Buff Snorlax. Buff Trio. And Buffgar. And then in this box here, I haven't taken it out of the box here yet. I don't really know why. Part of the reason I think is because of Sprout. She'd probably wreck it in a second. But that is Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. I got the collector's edition. There's a pretty cool figure of him with on a perch shooting a bow, and it's got Senu, his eagle. What are some of the other cool ones that I own? I have a Cade figure. It's an official Bungie one, but it was not the same quality that I was expecting for them to put out. Which was, looking back on it, very on par for them, but... what else do I have? I'm trying to mentally go through the box that's in my parents' basement. Because they stored a bunch of my stuff for me when I moved out. And so I'm working on slowly recollecting them and moving them into my place. What are some of the other cool ones that I've got? I can't remember, which is so sad. It's not really a figure, but I got the collector's edition of Dishonored 2, which has, what's his name? It's got the mask for the main character from 1 and 2. What is his name? That's frustrating, I can't remember. I also was not paying attention to whatever was just being displayed. Doing some ones from collectors. Yeah, that's where a lot of mine came from, too. I got a couple that I picked up. I'm just gonna go for this. It's hard to justify spending. Yes. Good Soldier. It's definitely. I completely agree. It's very hard to justify. Even kind of not all that much on just any figure. It's gotta be a good quality figure and one that I particularly like, and the pose has to be pretty solid on it also. Inert bomb growth. Grab and throw this dormant sticky bomb on objects and enemies. Use fire to... Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. One thing that I am hoping to do a bit more with, hopefully going to a few more cons and such again, I would like to be able to pick up more of those figures, as long as I am able to like actually look at the figure, get a better idea of the size, get a better idea of the quality. It still won't be a perfect representation, I'm sure, but at least a little bit better than just picking something up online. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's fully spinning now. Okay. Then. Like right now, I would need to spend $200 for the Adel figure on eBay. Yeah. And just for that one too, that one doesn't feel like... Don't get me wrong, Adel, of course, is incredible. Love our very silly, very problematic protagonist. Our red-haired swordsman, our lost adventurer, all of those. But I definitely would prefer the Donna figure over just Adel. If I remember right, too, she had a significantly, like, more dynamic figure, too. Okay, we're going down to the lava. That's cool, I guess. It's pretty neat. You're into that kind of stuff. Oop. It's just all of the bombs over here. Alright. There we go. We figured it out eventually. We got there. I know, like, back in the day, for me, back in the day being just not that many years ago, when I first started, like, looking into and being able to collect figures for my own collection and such, I was just wanting to kind of pick up whatever figures I could. Similar to my early vinyl collecting. It's probably something that I should investigate personally, like more about myself personally and mentally. But I just kind of like grabbed whatever quality of figures. I just grabbed whatever vinyls I could get, etc., etc. But now I'm definitely being more selective of, okay, this is the figure that I want of this character, and that's what is more important to me, and this is like a good quality of this figure also, and just generally something that means a bit more to me, rather than just like, oh, I could get this really cool, like, figure that has to do with anime or nerd stuff, and that makes it cool. Mostly the pose that makes you choose? Not... So, of course, the primary thing, the first and foremost thing is, like, I have to be interested into the IP, to at least some degree. So, like, now I'll be looking for Okami. Or I might be looking for some more Darksiders stuff. Or I'll definitely be on the lookout for Ys. Different things like that, it will be, of course, the first criteria. And then after that, it needs to be a character that I care about. I don't want just any of the characters most of the time. Has to be some sort of character that I connect with or resonate with in some way. And then the pose will be very important to whether or not I actually get it. Like the pose and the full ensemble of it. Like there was this one, the what was it, 13 inches of Venom? The collector's edition for Spider-Man 2, I think it was. it had a really cool Venom figure that was fighting Spider-Man, but the way that it was all posed and what was going on, like, I think it was like Spider-Man, like Peter Parker and Miles Morales fighting Venom, and they were off his shoulders or something, but they were only connected and supported by a string of web that they were like shooting out while fighting him, which to me doesn't really encourage it being a very sturdy figure. Either that or it's like a bunch of cheap is the wrong word, but like material that isn't very heavy or very high quality. Because if an entire, essentially, Spider-Man figure is going to be just fully supported by web, a very thin strand of web, like it was on that figure, then it doesn't instill me with a bunch of confidence. Why didn't you jump, War? And in case of the two East figures, at the time, it was my own budget that prevented me. And I think I really liked the Donna figure. I think that one was pretty cool. I'll have to look at them again. Pick another gander. Oh, what up, Nox? How you doing? Oh. Oh. Received your Donna figure? You're fine. Very nice. It's like you heard us talking about figures. And new to come. To Brady. Nice. That'd be close enough. Excellent. How do I get over there, though, is the question. Yeah, that's the other issue is, when will you actually get the product? That also comes into question quite frequently with a lot of figures that I've seen. Like, I was actually just talking about this with a friend recently. Just kind of in general regarding, or you need to jump, my friend. Can I grab onto this? Okay, good. Oh, that's like a bag. Got it. Pre-ordering. Oh my gosh. It makes sense from a business standpoint because you needing to cover your own investment of, we don't know exactly how many people are actually going to purchase this product, how many people are going to be interested. So many people can like a Twitter post, which to some degree will be an indication. You know, the problem of games, vinyl CDs, figures, and other stuff are to choose figures unless you really yes, yeah. They just keep on putting out more and more cool nerd stuff, which just makes it so difficult. So pre-orders, you can try and gauge interest to a degree, but you're never going to have 100% accuracy with, hey, how many people are actually going to purchase this product? Until you have the numbers in front of you of, hey, this many people are going to have signed up to purchase this product. And even then, you're not guaranteed to sell 100% of those. Because people might do chargebacks, people might cancel their orders, whatever, any number of reasons. I want to check my health. How do...
Place. I have to admit, for a bunch of weaklings, those
Yeah, I'll grab this.
so who knows what secrets they buried down here?
I don't. Let's go find out. So you run into the issue of you don't know exactly how many products to order, and if you don't do it as a pre-order, well, that's just rude. You have mimics in this game too? If you don't do it as a pre-order, then you're just end up footing the bill for the entirety of that order on your own. And if you don't have the capital to be able to do that, be able to manage that yourself, then you won't be able to have all of those products for sale at launch. You have to do a pre-order in order to be able to cover that cost, that kind of expense. And then, if you do have that, even if you do have that capital to do the upfront cost yourself, then you run into the issue of, well, if I don't sell all of this, then I completely lose out on all of my investment there. Or whatever difference in the investment. Increase the wrath. And so it's a very difficult balancing act of, am I going to do that kind of investment? Am I going to run that risk and just hope that I'm able to sell enough product, whether it's right now or over time? Or do I do pre-orders, which not everyone's going to like, understandably so, and then have to wait for all of that to be fulfilled and handled in the way that pre-orders are? Which is unfortunate. Check Discord? Yeah, 1 second. Sucks. That is why I usually don't buy figures, but I had an opportunity to get Donna easily without paying customs to do it. That's a good, that's also a very important factor, Mystery, as we were talking about before, of like, that 100% plays a role. Where does this go? Yeah, Nox does tend to like Donna pretty significantly, for sure. Not in a bad way in any capacity at all, either. Grab this on eBay for $70. I get so lucky sometimes. Witch Spring R? Is that what that is? Witch Spring R? It's one of my favorite characters. She made an impression on me by her actions. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, very awesome story. And I'm glad that I randomly discovered the East Games and came across that too, because okay, my internet is not loading for some reason. Browsers. That's a fun little that's another important factor. looking at the screenshot, it's really small for some reason. I don't know if my internet's just not letting me download very much stuff while I'm streaming right now. But it looks like you're getting a lot with this, which is really cool. I can't really see too much of what all of it is, but the figure on there, it looks kind of like a Nendroid size or style figure. And that also, well, one, GG's very nice job on the pickup there. That's pretty cool and a great deal. But having a figure like that, having a particular size for what you're looking for, that also plays a role, for me at least, in what I'm going to actually pick up or not. Because obviously if there's like a 7 foot tall figure, depending on who it is, I might pick it up, but that's not going to be as appealing. Or if you have a figure that's like, I don't know, 2 feet tall even, you've got to know where you're going to be storing that and have something that's actually going to be able to support that weight and all of the other issues also. But then for me, if you have, I have this really tiny Zeratul from StarCraft. I don't know where he is right now, but that for me doesn't do it as much. I'd like to be able to have a decently sized figure with decent enough detail. Like the level of detail needs to be solid enough for my preferences in order to be a solid display piece also. I had another thought, but it's completely left my brain now. I'm looking around, looking at places that I want to store figures, and once I get all more of them around, like I said, where and how I want to display some of them. So that's why I keep on, we're talking about figures and decorations and the vinyls and things like that, so it's on my brain. But actually, since I'm tabbed out right now, it's not a bad time for a break time. So I'm going to get up, stretch, and do that while we're here. Because this is one of those games that it just completely freezes the game. Even though it's in windowed borderless, it completely freezes everything, including the audio from the game. So it's just throws me off a bunch too whenever I tab out and everything stops like that. But anyway, break time. Get up, stretch, use the bathroom, do whatever it is you gotta do, get some more water, make sure to hydrate well, and we will be back in just a moment. Music stop. What's happening? I'm back. Oh, it's a quiet soundtrack. Very emotional piece. I was looking to double checking the vinyls that I had. Checking that I was remembering Earthang. And also, Sprout is being a bit of a menace right now, aren't you, Spurt? Spurt, where are you going? Huh? And this butt over here. How are you not dead? Just taking all of that to the face. That limited edition, you said you got it for 70. 180. $150 usually? Regardless, that's still a really solid deal. Oh, and it's sealed? Very nice. Do you prefer sealed product like that? Like, are you, for example, the Funko Pops? Regardless of how you feel about Funko Pops themselves. Like how people keep the Funkos in the box. Sealed just means untouched? Right. I'm just asking for your personal preference. If you even have one. If that means more to you, if that is something that you prefer and seek out. Tends to drive up the price a lot, but also tends to drive up the value if you're collecting those or if you have them yourself. The jailer. To get the best price for anything. Makes sense, makes sense. That tends to be how I like to go about my collector's pieces also. Doesn't matter if it's sealed. Getting the best value out of it too is absolutely tends to be my approach, because it'll be an element of like yeah, I want to get the East 8 vinyl if I'm able to get that. We'll be able to get it. Why would you buy it if you're not going to use it? Yeah, exactly. That's. We were talking about that a little bit when I mentioned the East 8 Switch edition that I found. Ouch. Buy something because I want to use it. Yeah. That's the reason for it. I will admit, I gotta say, I do understand some people, and with particular products specifically, wanting to get a sealed, like, kind of display thing. If it's something like a particular classic figure, and it does keep it more preserved, more pristine, I can kind of understand that a little bit more. Kind of. Like, I don't fully agree with it. It's definitely not my personal preference, but I can see it a little bit more. Oh, you'll be able to get it. No one seems to be eyeing it right now. You talking about the East 8 vinyl? From what I've seen, the figures... Pull it up quickly, not the soundtracks. That is true. That is true. Oh. This is mine now. Aww. I almost feel bad for that little buddy. Yeah. I have a character in mind that I definitely want as a figure, but it's never going to happen. Even if it's just that one character that I buy in my entire life. I wouldn't say never, but I understand probably not being a very likely... I was actually... This character, the Watcher, I was looking up him because I just like his design.
Humans were full of surprises. Who knows what secrets
And a cool Mark Hamill voiced character is pretty fun in my opinion. But going back a little bit too, that's another reason that I really want to get a 3D printer and start doing some more stuff with that. Because doing my own custom characters that I particularly enjoy or appreciate or want to have a figure of, and then being able to modify their pose some, if it's not exactly what I want, or if I could have a slightly different preference on what kind of armor they're wearing or whatever else. Tons of things like that, and then also, eventually, being able to produce figures for people, potentially, that... oops, forgot to do that. For people that want to have their own figures like that too. As like a side hustle kind of thing. It's a male character, so that decreases the chances very much. Yeah, that is very true. Do you mind? I assume, like, from a classic game or something as well. Because there's plenty of figures that exist out there for a character like Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. But he's a very popular character in a very current popular anime. Or, like, there's loads of Mario figures. Very different, but there's a number of Digimon that I really enjoy. There's a couple really, really cool figures that exist out there for Digimon, like Garurumon, for example, one of my favorites. But that's another one where finding the more of the particular characters that I specifically enjoy is also very difficult to come across. Male characters are always the shonen series. Oh. Everything is usually female except one's. Yeah. It does tend... Okay, cool. Don't know why we jumped that way. Like... Oh, okay. I get it. Like, there are plenty of attractive female characters, so I understand the appeal of having some attractive looking figures like that. And I also know that there are plenty of people that exist online and such that are drawn to very particular styles of things like that. So it is definitely in the company's best interest to make and sell products like those. But I agree, there are a lot of really cool a lot of cool characters out there that exist that I would prefer over another, like, specific armors of Urza Scarlet or something. Though she's also a very cool character, in my opinion. She is a very overly sexualized character. But also a pretty cool character. I also really like a lot of the pets and mounts and like armors and different things like that. I'm trying to think of a better example. But like the main thing that comes to my mind a bunch is Gundam, which they do a very good job. Because you generally don't get figures of the pilots, you just get figures of the Gundams, primarily. Or you generally get Gunpla, which is the model kits of the Gundams. And they tend to have a majority of their entire product line or entire availability, their entire roster. Even some of the more obscure ones, which I also appreciate, because I don't tend to like the mainline Gundam as much, normally. Boy, these guys are tanky. Usually for me, it's a character that I jive with and resonates with me. Yes, it happens very rare, though. I tend to find at least one in pretty much every show or game. But that does mean that more often than not, they are the slightly more obscure or less hype side characters, which does make it difficult to find figures or anything of them. Unfortunately. But then also I get to be a cool hipster and be like, well, this is my favorite character. No one else really prefers this character from this show. Everyone else is all about Mario, where I'm like, nah, dry Bowser, that's where it's at. Gundams always sell the anime are just new Gunpla. Yes. Yep. Uh-huh. And I am very much the target audience. I am very much a fan of just giant mech fighting each other. with really cool weapons and swords and guns and whatever else, laser weapons. I think they're very, very cool personally. So, it's just, funnily enough, actually, part of that, they have to have a pretty solid design or one that specifically speaks to me in order for me to really be drawn to that series or that particular Gundam, and as a result, that Gunpla figure. Because, like, the basic main character ones that are just, like, white and blue. Artifact soldier. Ancient signatures, legions of hell, trophies of the carnage of the end days. Yes. The blue and white ones that the main character is piloting don't usually do it for me. I like some of the unique side ones. For instance, one of the very, very few Gundams and model kits that I have, I did a very poor job on this many, many years ago. So it's not in the best shape, and it doesn't look the best, but this is Talgeese from Gundam Wing. Technically, it's not a Gundam, but it was one of my favorite mechs from that series, and an interesting part of the plot as well. So that's another one that I really enjoy and actually have. Crosscode gets a figure made by Money. Who would be your, from Crosscode, and maybe this is the answer to the previous comment of you're never going to get a figure of the one that the character that you want, but who would be the character that you would absolutely need to pick up? Like, your main preference of them creating a figure from Crosscode, who would it be? What? Where am I? Who are you people? I'm trying to think of, for me, who it would be from Crosscode specifically. Is this just the way to get back? Was that everything that was down there? It feels like there was more. Probably either Leah or Hollow. Was this just the way to get back? Was that all there was to it? Let go. Let go. You're gonna die here if you don't get off this. You idiot. Don't fall down. Oh my gosh. War. Sometimes you're just a little bit too battle crazed. Okay. There's a number of the bosses that I think would be my preference for getting a figure of. Me. Ouch. I think the boss designs were so well done. I think that would be Chaos Eater level up. Nice. I think the boss designs are very deserving of a really cool figure. And I think they could do a really, really awesome, like, more cinematic diorama piece with it, too. Yeah, the Wukong boss is definitely one that I would like. That was my favorite boss, and I also just really like the Journey to the West story. I think it's just really cool. I like a lot of the characters, the kind of story that is involved with that. Ouch. Oh. I was trying to open this chest. Yeah, so I think them doing a diorama of one of those fights, especially like Blue Guy, they would be able to do such a cool diorama with that boss in particular. At a number of different points in the story too. Ooh, yummy. Final boss would also be really epic with that. Oh my gosh, please. Please dash out of here. Stop just spamming attack. That one I was being overly greedy to try and get the finish off. Hey, if you can just get stuck up there, that would be amazing for me. But I think like Leah on that platform for the final boss, with that final boss kind of in the background, that would be such an epic figure. Like, that's something that I really like about the figures too, is that's another reason that the pose is very important to me, because I don't want Leah just kind of standing there. For me personally, that's not my preference in what a figure will do. It kind of is almost similar to a drawing or a piece of art or whatever you have. I was hitting the dodge button. I'll try. I know I'm not. I don't know if I'm in the majority or minority in this, but I know that a lot of people are okay with just having a character or a figure standing there in the art that they collect. And I am not in any way trying to imply that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that for my own personal preference... Oh, there we go. I like having a bit more dynamicism. That doesn't sound like a word. How? I like having a bit more of action and story, I guess, to the figure or the piece itself. So that's something that I look for in in the art, in the figure. I think it adds a whole bunch of value and a bunch more to the actual explanation of, hey, what's this thing? What is it from? Why do you like it? Who is this character? Go. I'm very weak right now. I hope I can collect this. Go. One down. I already did that. I'm trying to use the parry, but sometimes I just end up dodging instead. And my timing is clearly very off. But GG's, we got it that time. Oof. Very rough. Alright, so we got that now. Where do I need to take it? I guess back outside, right? Oh. That's a big red skull. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, that must be Tiamat. Come on, War. I think the Wukong boss would be exceptionally epic as well, because there's also a gigantic whale that you're fighting in that same arena. So you'd basically be able to have the base of the figure, or like the largest portion of the figure being that whale. And then, in addition to that, you have the Wukong boss leaping off the top of it, while Leah is using any number of her forms or her abilities that you then are counter-attacking against the boss. You can just see a lot of really, really cool, very dynamic, very engaging images based off of that fight. How did I get up top again? Well, was it that way? I don't remember. Because I could blow up that crystal now, so I want to... I want to see if I'm able to traverse further that way now. Which I did lower this. Which doesn't help me there. It's back further. Whoa. Okay. But that is back to where I was trying, what I was thinking of doing before. So I'm going to go back. You jerk. That is so unbelievably rude. But it's not even where I was trying to get to. Because I doubt I'll be able to make that jump. But I'm going to try. War. You. I'm going to fight with War now. We're not friends at the moment. Up, thank you. War is trying my patience. You better grab thank you, or... It's even up here. There's not going to be... Okay, good. So there better be something up here. What we got? Horde Seeker, a demon trinket that reveals the locations of all chests nearby on the map. And there aren't any because I've collected all of them except for that area. Except for one all the way on the bottom floor. We've already determined this won't work, but I'm going to try it again anyway. Ooh, yeah, that would be a cool one. That would be another really cool... I could see them doing... Boo. I could see them doing something like that, but they would do the... Oh, there we go. There we go. You buy one of the figures or the other figure, or you can get like buy them together for a because the figures go together, they work together, and so you want to get them as like discount. You get them, and you get a cool piece. Oh, nice. Of the three of them, or the two of them together. type deal. Abyssal armor piece. A piece of bloodforged abyssal armor. Collect 10 to complete the set. Okay, so I didn't need to come over here. Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me again. Oh, that would have... Ooh-wee. I'm pressing the button! If I had a way to make custom figures, Adel East 9 design would be... Yeah, that one. Crimson King. That's another good one. I know I definitely want Aprilis. I think she has a really cool like color palette and design in that one. But realistically, getting the squad, like getting a full squad piece would be absolutely awesome from that. In all of their alternate forms. Okay, I am missing something here. That's still blocked by something somewhere. There's probably a way to lower... That's where I got one from, I'm pretty sure. And annoyingly, that's all that's left over here. There wasn't something up here. I know the third character from Origins, that one would be an insta-get for me, too. That would be a very awesome pickup, I think. And you could do some really sick figures in that style of that character, too. Yeah. I had another comment that's completely gone. That would be a really cool one. Oh yeah, and then, like you said, the figure that they used to sell of the goddess's statue. That would be a really awesome figure. It's one that I've wanted for a bit. I doubt I'm... Yeah, I don't need to go back here. I don't see a reason to go back this way. I think Nox found some STL files for that one too, for the goddess statues, to be able to 3D print it. Maybe got it 3D printed? Oh my gosh, I completely missed out on Volgrim way back here. Normally ricochet causes the thrown crossblade to ricochet between nearby enemies. Charge attacks with the crossblade reaps wrath souls from enemies. Pretty solid.
See anything you like?
Yeah, there's loads of stuff that I want. Ooh, I could get the harvester. I think I kind of want to just get the harvester.
Old Vulcan's got something new for you.
Oh my gosh, there's even more. Multi-hit Fury. Right bumper and Y. Just trading the artifacts. See what we got.
Old Vulcan's got something
Yeah, that's Rage. Leaping Buzzsaw attack. Let's do Ricochet Blade.
Vulcan's got
Ricochet Haze, boost the number of Ricochet attacks. Ooh, that could be cool. I think that's a good amount for now.
What would you ask of this merchant?
There's so much stuff now. Alright. Oh, that's just like the strong... Okay, alright. So it's not actually switching between... Okay. Nice. Well, that was kind of worth it then. Still don't know what this thing is. Ooh. I'm gonna tell you that Okami has tons of... Oh, I've been looking. Trust me. Thank you for the reminder, though. That is definitely one. The like ultimate Amaterasu or Shiranui form or whatever. Those ones look really, really cool. I like those ones a lot. But similar to the vinyl, if you can guess, they're stupid expensive. I am... Where's the butt? What do you mean? Oh, gotcha now. I understand now. Don't worry, I'm slow. Yeah. Yeah, they're pricey or not available. That's the other contingency. So that a lot of them are just not available. What is there? This sensitivity is absurd. There we go. That's a little bit more manageable. Changes. Gives up one, or then other forms of media. Yeah. Yep. It's a tough balance. Like I just mentioned too, though, the other issue that I'm running into with a lot of this stuff, especially as I'm going through older games and older content, is that the availability just is non-existent. So it's save up and wait and hope that it's going to actually... What was that? Wait and hope that it'll actually become available to me. And that I've saved up enough at the time that I found it available. And then there's you getting lucky with all the sales, yeah. Doing great. Just start compiling a list and ask you to keep an eye out for me in case you ever see things that I'm looking for. And then they're going to be EU exclusive. Just all the problems. I've already been down here. I don't think there's anything down here for me right now. This isn't what I need. Since I'm here, though, I might as well. Probably not figures, though. Yeah. It's the wrong way. It's not the wrong way. Need a proxy or pick. Yeah, customs is going to be a thing for sure. Especially with all the US's fun policies that are being implemented about stuff like that, too. That's another kind of reason that I'm going a bit of the routes of wanting to get a 3D printer and finding either making the files myself, making some awesome figures and some cool things, or finding people that are able to do that for me, or what have you. Where is this chest? Are you kidding me? What is happening here? Am I going crazy? You need to ask someone who knows what it's all about. Yeah. Where is this chest? It says it's right here. Nothing looks breakable or anything over there. This wall looks like it might be breakable. But it's not. Is there something breakable or... Oh. No, that's just where I came from. Okay. Cool. That's gonna be, like, the one thing that I need right now, too. It's the only chest left in this entire location. I'm going to look this up. Because this seems like one of those things where you can just get soft locked. Darksiders, Twilight Cathedral, Hidden Chest. That's on the last floor. Went around and found out that all you have to do is light all the torches in that room. I thought I did that already. Boss door. Got the same problem. And save instead started a new game. I've done that 3 times, still not opening. Put the final sword. I went up the door. The door, of course, didn't open, so I reloaded the save, put the sword again, still nothing. Seems to be a common problem with the game. I read a few posts commenting on the exact same thing. Try reloading a previous save, check the official forums, or just Google for the solution because no true way of fixing it. Around for I'm trying to find out where to use less sword. And with 3. Oh my gosh. Oops. I completely forgot about that. Well, this one is silly. So glad I got a guide for that. Bloodthirst. Heals war by stealing the life of adversaries. Yes, please. 100% and a half. Yes. I will gladly take that over extra damage. And then I'll put extra damage onto this for now. Okay, now where is that room? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I feel very stupid now. What's going to be your next big purchase? A computer. So my plan yesterday was to be working on getting a number of things upgraded and added in for, because I can have subs now and also I have access to channel points. So I was going to play around with that and try and set up some really cool things. Or some fun things, or some silly ideas that I've messed around with in my head. And then the entire morning yesterday, I was dealing with my computer not working at all. Well, okay, that's not entirely true, but basically, my main monitor was completely black the entire time. Couldn't see or do anything on it. I couldn't open Task Manager. I couldn't. I did what was it? Control Alt Delete. Yeah, Control Alt Delete to open up that menu to try and do Task Manager processes, etc. I completely forgot about this room. I just completely forgot this room existed. That's so frustrating. I'm so dumb. So it was just fully locked down. My second monitor, I could kind of use that, but this is my main monitor, so whenever I tried to open stuff, it would open over here, and then I'd get to move it over, and it would be very borked. It wouldn't display correctly. The window itself would be gone. It had like Windows XP, like the top bar with like the X and everything else. It was a horrible experience, and I thought it was completely done for. Fortunately, a couple restarts and messing with a few settings and such, I was able to get it back into enough of a working state that I can now stream, and it's after the point of normal stream time ending, so I feel very fine saying this at this point. We haven't had any stutterings or any like freezing up on the stream today, which I am so happy about, because that was very frustrating also, and also completely unexplained. But all of that complaining and ranting is to say that the main focus that I have at the moment is just saving up to get a solid computer. And unfortunately, I really want to get a very solid computer with very, very nice upgrades and everything. We'll see how much I'm able to actually do that, though, because this one is on its way out.
My terms.
Oop. What's like the price range that I'm looking for? It's probably going to be around $2,000.
This will not end well for you, horsemen.
I've been I've been looking around at where's that bomb I put on? Okay, just got one shot. So yeah, it'll probably be around $2,000 overall. Looking at some of the pricing for like some of the specs that I'm looking for, and that's what most of them are coming out to around, roughly. It's like that's more of like roughly where I'm looking rather than a limit or a price range. Why was that so difficult? But yeah, so like I started to say, kind of. Some of I'm definitely looking for an upgrade from my current, which won't be difficult to accomplish because my current build is fairly old. Okay, not able to block. That's makes sense. Can I? Oh my gosh. Did it revert my sensitivity that I set? What's happening here? So definitely need a massive upgrade, but I also want to ensure that I won't be needing or wanting to upgrade for a while again. Cool. So having an obnoxious amount of RAM, probably 4 terabyte SSD, Okay, need, like, there's this very tight window for when and how you can dodge, it seems. Well, that's something that was good. Saying 4 terabytes is good last year? Dodge, you stupid horseman. Definitely need a lot more CPU range. Like, I don't think my CPU is bad necessarily. I 100% dodged here. This lifesteal thing doesn't seem to be working. Depends on your budget and what your use of it will be. Yeah. Like, obviously I'm going to be gaming pretty heavily, streaming on it also. Oh, hey, nice. 3D modeling and game developing also, which is something that I have been trying to do, but my computer does not currently agree with as much.
Do it! Tear out her heart while she still lives. I want to hear her scream. One of the chosen. I can grant your every wish.
Can you restore the balance?
No wonder Samael wants this thing. It's coursing with power. Really think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
Tiamat. These graphics are incredible. This is the War Mastered edition, so it is a bit upscaled and remastered somewhat, but they did a great job with it, and these ones still really hold up, and they're really cool. Someone requires this item of powerful arcane energy to unlock access to the Black Throne. Lifestone.
Over here.
Nothing else up here? Okay.
Tragic.
It's nice to remaster when it
Without
keeps the
your
old.
very
Yes.
friend,
Very much
how
so.
will you escape this prison of rock?
I'll find a way.
You have certainly proven yourself resourceful.
They did a great job of
Perhaps I can provide a quicker way.
Speak plainly, demon.
being
Serpent
faithful
holes, ancient paths that
and
worm
upgrading.
their way beneath the husk of this dead world and beyond. I use them to get about, and for a price, so can you.
What do you want, Bulgrim?
Souls.
A trifle, really? The Chosen's heart. I felt its power the moment you stepped from that tower. You wound me, horseman. I would never come between you and your friend Samael. No, I only wish to look at the heart. One glance, and our bargain is sealed.
No touch.
Samael will be pleased. The serpent holes are yours, horseman. Seek me out when you wish to use them.
serpent holes. Ancient network of pathways flows throughout the world and beyond. Seek out Vulgrim's locations to gain access to these passageways.
You've brought down Tiamat, have you? The Destroyer will not be pleased. You need Vulgrim more than ever.
So this one? Yeah, we don't need to we don't need to dwell on that too much, right? We got here. I don't know where here is right now. I don't recognize this. There we go. Cool. Oh, I was... Okay.
I trust that she suffered.
Not nearly enough.
Beautiful. The second guardian, the Griever, moves in tunnels beneath this place. But first there is an obstacle that must be removed. Ulthane, one of the old ones.
You didn't mention that before.
Changing the deal already, Samael.
Be silent, filth. My business is with the Horseman. Ulthane is no ally of the Destroyer. But you won't find the Griever without confronting the Black Hammer. And that will require strength you don't possess. Yet.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Samael?
Tell him, Watcher, how you stifle the Horseman's true power in order to keep him on the Council's leash. War. Destroy this parasite.
You so much as blink at me, and the Council will end you, both of you. I'm protected.
Not in here. You are War, rider of the Red Horse. Not some puppet on this pathetic creature's strings.
War, I will make you suffer.
Focus your anger. A great rage stirs within you, clawing to get out. You must release it, or a puppet you will remain. You are reborn.
What was that?
The Horseman is broken, but there is still much power in him. For a moment I saw one who would stand alone against the Destroyer's army.
The Chaos Form ability. Chaos Form. Temporarily call upon War's Chaos Form to decimate enemies. Press to unleash the Chaos Form. Just press. That's all you gotta do. Just press. Alright. Well, that is where I'm gonna call it today. Got a whole lot done, which is really awesome, and no stuttering or any kind of other technical issues. That was very, very happy for me, very nice for me. I very much appreciate that happening. Thank you, computer. But yeah, next stream should be Thursday. Let me double check. Nothing on the calendar. Everything looks good. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. CEST start time as per usual. And we will be delving into the depths of Darksiders further. thank you to any and everyone who stopped by the stream today, whether you were here for just a little bit or hanging out with us the whole time, whether you were lurking or stopped by to chat. I very much appreciate you spending any amount of your day here with me. And if you watched the VOD up to this point, if you're watching on YouTube, I also appreciate you checking it out and sticking around this long. Yeah. Thank you very much again. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.